Hi guys, I am Shubham. In the previous video, I have shown you how to add marker on the map, and today in this video, I'll be showing you how to read your location when you turn on your GPS. So for that, we'll follow the first step by adding a permission to your device, and that looks like com.google.android.providers.gsf.permission.read.gs services. This will enable your device to do all the reading purposes, and after doing that we have to add a dependency which will help us doing all those reading, and click on sync now. And all this reading purpose is done by a class named Google API client. We are going to create a variable here for that, and we are going to initialize it somewhere like private void build client Google API client equation new Google API client builder dot this dot add API dot connection. Before doing this, will be seeing add connection callbacks this dot build, and this is showing me an error because I have missed here something called connection callbacks, and I have to implement a method connection, and still this is showing me an error. Let me check why. Let's change this to get activity dot get application context, and then now error disappears. Before adding this, let's remove this marker from here, or let's comment this by pressing Ctrl and /, and we are going to add a location button which you see usually when you open your Google Map. We'll do this by set my location enabled and set it to true, and it is asking for permission check. Add the permission check to this, remove all the commented items, add get activity, and this line again add activity. After adding activity, we have to place this build client somewhere so that we are able to connect to the internet. So where is our map getting ready? It is in this function, so we will place this function here. After setting location true, place it here, put a semicolon. And one thing we are missing here, which will keep our task incomplete, is we didn't do the connect part. So for that, write Google API client dot connect, and when your Android control execute this function connect, and when your map is getting connected to your Google Play services, it will be called in this function, or you can say the control comes here. So for that I'm going to add a toast here, get activity, and post text as map connected. Okay, in the second function which is provided is on connection suspended. It is the case that happens when your map is disconnected from the Google Maps, or Google Play services. This function is called, and when this is called, you should not call Google API dot connect from that method, because it is automatically controlled by the Android when this encounters this function. So I'm not going to add anything here, and go and deploy. But wait, before deploying, we are missing something again. We have to add an API here, without which the connected function will not work, and this is location API. And now we are all done for deploying, so go and deploy now. I hope you guys have deployed your app in your Android device or any Android device. When you had opened the app, you must have seen a toast coming up giving you a statement map connected. If you have got that, then we are all set to go ahead, and now it's the correct time to move ahead for listening your location. For listening your location, we have to implement another interface. Let's add it. That is location services of gms.location. Just add it and implement all the methods available here. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not location service, it's location listener for gms.location, and add all the methods that is needed to be implemented, and add a toast here, so that you will be notified that location is changing. Location changed, or you can say changing. Are we done now? No, we are not yet done, because when you deploy an app like this, and when you open your app will behave as similar to the previous state without this location listener. So what you have to do is you have to add a request to your Android device to listen what location your GPS is sending, and for that you have to select a place where you can do this, and the best place for doing is inside on connected, because as soon as you are connected to your Play services, you can read the location, but not before that. So this is the correct place, and for adding the listening ability to the app, we'll be doing as location services dot fuse location API dot request services. Let's see what this is looking for. This is looking for three variables. First is Google API client, another is location request, and the last one is location listener. So we are having Google API client. Do we have location request? No. then we have to create it, and we are going to create it like location request equals to new location request, then set something as interval 100,000 milliseconds, dot set priority location request dot I'm going to set a higher accuracy here, and for beginning this is enough, and last we were having location listener and this, and it is asking for permission check, and we will be giving it the permission check. Replace it with get activity, and another one again with get activity, and remove all these commented sections. What does this permission check does? Have you ever looked into the if statement here? What it does is it checks your manifest for this access file location, and matches it with this, what do you say, this is some permission granted or yes or no, true or false, something like that, and it matches with it. If your manifest states yes, it is granted, then it's okay. If it's not, then the condition is true and it will get inside. And the same happens with this one. If your manifest doesn't have either of these, then it will work, but if your manifest doesn't have any of this, then it will both of the conditions are true and your control comes out of here. And if any of this is present in your manifest, then the control comes here and it requests your device to accept all the location changed activity. And whenever your location is changed, even if you are at constant position or your device is placed somewhere else, but your location can be changed because of the GPS accuracy. And when you deploy your app, you will find a constant toast generating because of the GPS accuracy. So whenever GPS changes its position, GPS locates you somewhere differently in a certain radius, your on location change method will be called and toast will be generated. So this was it for reading your location when your GPS is on. In the coming videos, I'll be talking about many other Android features for the map, like adding path from one location to another, calculating the distances, calculating the time taken between 2 points, maybe possibly the shortest path between the 2 points, less traffic path between the 2 points. And if you think something more should be given by me, more videos on different topics, which you think it should be on YouTube or it should be available, some tutorial, you can mention that in comment. I'll try to add many of them. And thank you for watching my video.